Never sour, I'm just smoking something much louder. She asked me if I do this every day. I said, so many times she rode the wave, not so often.
The hallway echoed with the screams of girls as the group of popular seniors entered inside the hallway. They were walking like some celebrities because they know they have a crazy fan base of girls in school. They are most popular seniors and girls are crazy for them. They just want to be their girlfriend even if it's for a day or less. Every day they buy gifts for them and they don't even give attention. Like any other playboys, these girls are just a way to show their popularity. They change girlfriends like handkerchief and never come in a serious relationship. They were screaming their lungs out. They were walking like kings. A few started flirting with girls. Jungkook has a satisfied smile plastered on his face. He never gave attention to any of these girls, does not even let them touch him, but he likes his name being called out like this from their mouths. Suddenly his eyes fell on a girl who doesn't even care to stop, and this indeed was surprising. She just walked away unbothered without even looking at the crowd that was gathered around them. Jungkook couldn't take his eyes off of her until she disappeared from his side. He was stunned to know that there is a girl who dared to ignore him. It's like it never happened till now. Jimin tapped on his shoulder, bringing him back from his thoughts. What happened, dude? He shook his head and looked in the direction where she walked away. Let's go to the class now. They all walked away, leaving girls fangirling over them. Today we have a new student between us. He looked at you. Introduce yourself to everyone. You looked at all of them with straight face. I'm Min Ryan. There was a silence as you exactly have these three words to say. Everyone was looking at you. You turned your face towards the teacher who blinked few times and cleared his throat. Okay, it's nice meeting you, Min Ryan. You can sit with Jenny there. He said, pointing towards Jenny, but he doesn't know you already know her. She's the only girl you have befriended with till now. She was happy to finally see you in this school. Damn, she's so cold. He whispered to the other guy, right? She doesn't even look girlish at all. I'm already a fan. You sat beside Jenny as she smiled. Damn girl, you are welcome in school. You just smiled, that was barely noticeable. The class started. Why did you bring me here? You know I don't like watching these games and all. Today is a match of seniors. Everyone is supporting their favorite senior. Can you hear those names girls are screaming? I think everyone is crazy in this school, especially these girls. You are saying this because you might have not seen Jungkook and his friends. They are so popular here and damn, they are hella hot. You mean playboys? She shrugged her shoulders. Well, who cares? They are hot and every girl wants to be their girlfriend, especially Jungkook. Oh my god, he's the best. He's Jungkook, she said, pointing towards the guy in red t-shirt. You can hear his name the most. He was playing very well, but you have no interest. You plugged in your headphones and started watching your favorite action movie. Jenny sighed as she knew you won't even pay attention, so she started cheering for the teams. The match ended and obviously Jungkook's team won. They hugged each other. His eyes fell on you again from the crowd who was sitting on his place busy on her phone. His urge to approach you was getting more and more. Where are your eyes, dude? Jungkook looked at him and shook his head. Nothing. You were going towards the teacher's room as your homeroom teacher has called you, and Jungkook was coming from the other side. His steps slowed down when his eyes fell on you. That time only you two were there. Your eyes did fall on him, but you ignored and walked away, but then he stopped you. Excuse me, miss. You stopped but didn't turn towards him. He walked near you, checking you up and down. You were looking at him without an expression. New student? Have you seen me here before? This was an unexpected reply that shook him. He was stunned that there is a girl in that school who can give him such a reply. Of course not. You are not that familiar enough. Then stop bothering and go wherever you were going. He said and walked away. He scoffed. Now I can't stop, Miss Arrogant. You look interesting and I like that. Let's see how long you'll carry this attitude of yours. So you won't get up, huh? She said, unknowingly crossing her arms while you looked at her unbothered. Your gaze was enough to trigger her. No, she scoffed. What do you think of yourself? Know your position before messing up with me or else you'll regret. This is my place and everyone knows. You tilted your head and looked at the table and then at her. I don't see your name written on it. She angrily picked the packet of milk and poured over you. Other student gasped. She let out a satisfactory smirk. Fine, no. She knew what you'll do now and she was afraid. She was already telling you not to sit here but you didn't listen. Let me show you your place then. She was about to throw water but you grabbed her hair tightly, pulling her down. What the hell? You need to know your limits first. Every student was shocked as hell. No one dared to even talk back to Yuri and here you were ending her game. Is she the new girl? Even they were amazed. Jungkook's eyes were glued on you as he was smiling internally. She's a badass. I love her attitude. She's definitely not normal. Imagine her being our fangirl. I don't think that is possible. She doesn't look that type. Let's make a bet then. They all looked at him. For what? He smirked and looked towards you who was literally slapping Yuri. No one even dared to come in the middle. They are afraid. Whoever will make her his girlfriend first would get whatever he wants. Jungkook looked at him. Forget about her because I'm going to make her mine. They all laughed. Let's see who will. Jungkook looked in your direction. You slowed down your steps when you saw him standing near the railing. He stood straight when his eyes fell on you. He smiled and waved at you while you ignored him and walked towards the bus stop. He caught your speed and started walking with you. You can at least say hi, but it's okay. Let me start. Good morning, Miss Ryan. He said, extending his hand for a handshake while you looked at him. I don't think you ever take this way to go to school. Well, you're right, but now I want to. I'm suddenly liking this area a lot and also the new people. He said, looking at you while you rolled your eyes. I think you shouldn't make your fans wait. You said, walking ahead while he followed you. I don't even like that, but I guess I'm becoming a fan myself. You stopped and turned towards him. That's good, but I'm not interested in knowing more. Your bus arrived as you went inside, followed by Jungkook. Day by day, Jungkook started taking interest in you as he was genuinely catching feelings for you. Girls in school started envy you because you were getting all his attention that they crave. But you were not at all interested. You already don't like him from the start. According to you, he was trying to pull you inside his trap, but it wasn't easy to play with you or your feelings, and Jungkook somehow noticed that. Other boys even gave up before starting because they knew it's not going to be possible, but Jungkook was determined. At any cost, he was ready to win your heart, and this was the first time he was trying to get a girl's attention, which never happened before. It was easy to breathe for him, but not with you. Now slowly you started getting popular. Each and every student get to know about you, and some boys already became your fans, but you have no interest. Okay, let's start with friendship. You closed your eyes and sighed before looking at him again. And why do you wanna befriend me? Because I'm interested, but I'm not, and get away from my locker. He doesn't shift and looked at you. And why so? Why you are not interested? Because I have no interest in becoming someone's friend, and especially a guy like you. Then let's skip this part and become my girlfriend. You stayed there looking at him for some seconds. That was your ultimate goal. I knew it. No, I'm seriously in love with you. I'm sorry, Mr. Jungkook, but I don't trust you. You better play your game somewhere else. You were about to leave, but he grabbed your hand, making you look at him. I'm serious, Ryan. You looked at your hand and then at him. Leave my hand. He frowned a little, but seeing your expressionless face, he slowly let go of your hand. Don't think of me as the same as other girls. I have zero trust in guys like you, and you walked away. Jenny felt a little bad for him. She knew he's playboy, but the way she's noticing him from past 2 weeks, she can tell his feelings are real for you, because no guy would approach a girl even after being rejected every time she came near him. Don't mind her, she got dumped by her stupid boyfriend who also turned out to be a playboy. She also walked away from there, and this is something no one knew about you. So it was a heartbreak. Don't worry, I'll build your trust again. You rolled your eyes when you again saw Jungkook. He's so stubborn. You ignored him and walked in your direction when he came near you and smiled. Good morning. No reply from you, and you were walking pretending like not caring. It's been a month and you still don't like to reply, right? It's okay. You stop and looked at him when you feel like he's being too much lately. Why are you still here? I told you I don't like you then. He interrupted. But I like you, and I'm being honest. There was silence for a second. Good for you, but I'm still not interested. You walked away, but your face stopped when he said something you never expected him to know. Don't worry, I'm not at all like that jerk who broke your heart. He came near you before meeting your eyes. I may not look like what you expect to be an ideal guy, but believe me, I am, and if you don't, then test me. You took a step closer to him. And what do you think my ideal type is? You don't need to do anything because I won't fall into this trap of yours. Guys like you are really a great manipulator. You scoffed. I hate those boys who feel like they can get any girl they want. Guys who think using girls is a sign of their fame and popularity. That guy can never be trustworthy and reliable. You basically let your emotions control you. That heartbreak from past really made you cold as you are now. What happened, girl? You are looking in a bad mood. You sat on your seat. Nothing, just another bad day. You said, resting your head on the table. Is it Jungkook again? You didn't say anything. You know, I think he genuinely likes you. I mean, he was never interested in any other girl before. Never even had a girlfriend. You can consider it. He is different from the guy of his group, although he is the most popular one. And how are you so sure that he's not like them? Do you really think it's that easy to change? You lift up your head while she lowered her eyes. I know you have experienced worse, but I just shared my thoughts. I'm sorry. This is how I feel for that jerk too. Everyone seems genuine at first, but later they show their true colors. You again rested your head on the table and closed your eyes. Of course, she can't trust a guy after what she has gone through. I think you should give up now. The bet was already over. Jungkook looked at him. I was never in this bad. I really like her and I will make her fall for me. Jimin sighed. I don't know what's going in your mind, but she's different from other girls. Make sure you don't hurt her in any way. I will never, but the problem is how I'm gonna convince her. She's not ready to listen to me. This is harder than I thought. Jimin chuckled, seeing his expressions. What's funny? It never happened till now, right? Show her that how strong your love is if you're really into her. Maybe try to change yourself. I guess she hates this label of playboy. Jungkook looked at him. And how can I do that? He gave him a weird look. I think I should start charging money for the amount of advice I give to you. Maybe a confession in front of the whole school, letting her and everyone know that she's the only one in your heart.
I know that times have changed, but I don't wanna play no games, baby. I'll treat you different, show you commitment.
Jungkook smiled. Thanks for the idea, bro. I'm not going to give up that easily, Miss Ryan, because Jungkook gets what he truly loves. Where are you taking me, Jenny? Just follow me. She bought you in the basketball court and let go of your hand. You looked at her. Why did you bring me here? She smiled at you. Relax, sweetheart. You'll get to know soon. I'm going back to the class. You turned back but hit your head against a muscular chest. You lift up your head and took a step back, seeing Jungkook in front of you. Slowly the court filled with students. They were just hiding behind. You were confused and shocked, like what's happening. Jungkook smiled and extended a red rose towards you. You looked at Jenny, who smiled. Sorry, but I have to do this. I want you to be happy, my girl. She walked to the other side, and now you and Jungkook were standing in the middle while others were looking at you. You slowly looked at Jungkook. Why don't you understand? You already knew what he's going to do. I know it may be hard for you to believe in my words, but I wish I could show you that I'm not lying. I may be the type of guy that you hate, but I'm ready to become the one you love. Just give me a chance. There was honesty in his words, but still, you don't want to trust anyone blindly. All the students there, especially the girls, were so surprised. They only make fake scenarios in their minds for this confession, but Jungkook remained a dream for them. And what made you think that I'll give you a chance? He swallowed and looked down before lifting up his head again. Because I want to show you that not all the boys are same. I'm ready to let go of everything. The Playboy title, I don't need it anymore, because now I truly want to fall in love with the girl who stole my heart. Your friends were shouting your names and they truly want you guys to be together. You looked at him again. And what if you break my trust? You said, deep looking in his eyes. Meanwhile, he flashed a very mild yet assuring smile that did melt your heart a little. You accepted the rose, which was surprising. He looked at him. Believe me, I never want to do it, but I will give myself a chance. I again want to give myself a chance by trusting you and see if someone can still be worth trusting again or not. He smiled and hugged you, loud cheering sounds coming from everywhere. Thank you, and I will never let you down ever. I'll prove that sometimes giving us a chance can change you for better.